Hi, I'm making a platformer. This is Devlog 2. Last devlog we made the basic movement and came up with a character design. Now it's time to figure out what our game is going to look like. Okay, so the first designs for this game were very simple, white characters on a dark background. However, this looks quite boring, and to fix that I added just a little bit of colour to make some things really stand out and not make it as bland. This is the first drawing I did with that idea in mind, and I thought it looked pretty good, so I made another one, this time experimenting with the look of NPCs, because I wanted to recreate the feeling of my first drawing, which had a huge NPC looking down at a small player. I also made a second NPC drawing with a more interesting character that, unlike all the others, actually has colour, and I absolutely loved it. Then last but not least, I created this, an image showing what a potential level could look like, and having seen that I knew this was going to be the style of our game. And knowing that, I started working on the player animations. Okay, this was not easy, but I am really happy with how it turned out. I will admit they're not the best animations ever, and the transitions between them are terrible because there aren't any, but besides that I think I did a pretty good job. And in this very simple test scene, you can see how all the animations would look when actually playing the game, and I think it looks fantastic. Now we're going to use this scene to see what the finished game would look like. So after adding some colour, spikes and details to the ground, this should give you a good idea of what our game could look like when it's finished. But there's one big thing missing right now, one of those giant NPCs, so I drew this one. The design is very simple and the animation is not the best thing in the world, but after putting it into our game, I think it looks quite cool. Of course, in the actual game you'll be able to talk to the NPCs, but for now I don't feel like writing an entire dialogue system. That's something for future me to do. But for now, this is it. I know we didn't make a huge amount of progress, but everything we did do was very important and will define our game moving forward. However, don't worry, next devlog will be way longer. But until then, bye.